Yeah. For anybody hurting right now, anybody waiting on an answer, anybody wondering if God still sees them, He does. Hospital lights, another sleepless night. Doctors talking numbers, trying to tell you what it might look like tomorrow, but tomorrow ain't here. The God that made you bigger than the thing you fear. I know that pain can make a strong man shake. I know one phone call can make your whole world change. But before that report ever landed in your hands, your life was already held inside a greater plan. So breathe when the pressure got your chest too tight. Pray when you don't even know the words tonight. You ain't gotta understand every road that you're on. Just know when your strength disappears, it ain't gone. There's healing in His hands, power in His name. Hope when the doctors say it might not be the same. When your body's worn down, when you're barely standing, God ain't overwhelmed by what you're facing. Healing in His hands, peace inside the pain. Even in the waiting, He is still the same. I don't know the time and I don't know the plan, but I know my life is in the healer's hands. Yeah. Maybe it's a sickness, maybe bones got a man. Maybe you're exhausted from the fight that never ends. Maybe you're the family sitting right beside the bed, holding back the tears from everything inside your head. I've seen fear walk in and try to take control, tell you this is over, try to bury all your hope. Fear don't get the final word, pain don't get the crown. The same God that can lift you up is with you right now. And healing ain't always how we pictured it to be. Sometimes first He gives you strength you didn't know you need. Sometimes peace shows up before the answers ever do. Sometimes a miracle is knowing He's still carrying you. There's healing in His hands, power in His name. But when the doctors say it might not be the same, when your body's worn down, when you're barely standing, God ain't overwhelmed by what you're facing. Healing in His hands, peace inside the pain. Even in the waiting, He is still the same. I don't know the time and I don't know the plan, but I know my life is in the healer's hands. So I'm praying for the sick, I'm praying for the weak, for the one who's hurting so bad they can barely speak, for the child in that room, for the mama by the bed, for the father staying strong with 1,000 thoughts ahead, for the surgery tomorrow, for recovery today, for the scan that gotta read, for the fear that gotta face, for the body that needs healing, for the mind that needs rest. God remind them in the darkness they is still completely blessed. You made the heart beat, you designed every vein, you know every nerve, every scar, every pain. So we bring it all to you, every worry, every wound, knowing nothing in this world is too broken for you. Still God in the hospital, still God in the pain, still God when the answer ain't the answer that we pray. Still God in recovery, still God through the fight, still God in the darkest room, and darkness can't defeat the light. Healing in His hands, power in His name. But when the doctors say it might not be the same, when your body's worn down, when you're barely standing, God ain't overwhelmed by what you're facing. Healing in His hands, peace inside the pain. Yesterday, tomorrow, He is still the same. We may not know the time and we may not know the plan, but we know our lives are in the healer's hands. So if you're hurting, hold on. If you're scared, pray on. If you're tired, lean on Him. The fight ain't yours alone. Healing in His hands.